Hello, hello. We have a new. It froze. Did it freeze? Is it recording? I can't tell. Okay, I think we're fine. We have a new chapter of One Piece. This is chapter 1048. 20 years. Um, 20 years. What could that be referring to? Probably the leap forward in time that the samurai took using Toki's power. First, we see another chapter in Germa's adventures through Whole Cake Island and Toteland. Here, Cracker and what's her face, the Mir fruit person, are hanging out. She's noticed that some of the Germa members are in Chocolat Town, and Cracker has an odd expression. We're not really sure what the Big Mom family is going to do with these superpowered interlopers. Okay, so at the end of the last chapter, it seemed like we might be reaching a climax of this, one of the most insane battles in the entire history of the series. Luffy in Gear 5 has a super gigantic, super hackified fist, infused perhaps with lightning, with God knows what else, reaching out of the thunderclouds. Why am I wearing my headphones? Like a god. Because he is a god. Ready to fully smite Kaido. But he also doesn't want to smite Onigashima. And so frantically is telling our little kid here, whose name eludes me, now he is a man, move it! Move Onigashima out of the way. Can't even think of his name. Momotaro? Momotaro? Is that his name? I think so. He's got to do it. He headbutts it. It might not be effective. And Kaido here decides to just take the punch. This is interesting. I think this will be kind of his tragic downfall. So convinced is he of his invincibility that he, in an honorable manner, you know, in trying to prove just how strong he is, not trying to sneak away, he doesn't even make an attempt to dodge. I will take your punch. Tell me, Straw Hat, did you know that 20 years ago the hero of this country was burned to death? I don't know if Luffy knows that. I actually don't know if Luffy knows what happened to Oden. Oh my god, what happened to Oden? Wait, does he know? I don't think so. I don't think... This is something that always cracks me up in One Piece, is Luffy usually doesn't understand what's going on very well. And you'll get to the end of the arc, and maybe some character will show up, or there'll be some subsequent revelation, or there'll be some tearful reunion or something, and Luffy will just be picking his nose and being like, who are you, lady? He fights for singular purposes. Like in Alabasta, he didn't understand at all what was going on with the Civil War. At some point, someone just told him, oh, if we take down Crocodile, then it's all Gucci. And he's like, all right, well, that's what I gotta do. So yeah, I don't know. Did anyone tell him what the heck happened to Kazuki Oden? Ever since, this has been a lawless place, and now the heroes you've been waiting 20 years for. So he covers his entire body in flames, so Luffy can't keep a hold of him. Let go of me. I'm not going anywhere. That giant fist of yours will not come down on me. It will melt into nothing first. Even the stone horns of Onigashima are melting from sheer proximity to Kaido in this fully flaming dragon form. Dude, he didn't move Onigashima yet. Okay, well, I guess we're going for it. We're gonna do it. He's going to strike without touching. This has been Luffy's goal for so long. Ever since way back when he encounters Raleigh, and Raleigh's like, it's time to learn what the heck Haki is. And he saw Raleigh go and hit the guy without hitting him. Luffy's been like, that's so freaking cool. And it overcomes a major weakness, too. It was smart for Luffy to invest in this. Because if you have to actually touch everything you're trying to hit, there's a lot of really natural counters to that. Poison Acid Man. Man who is on fire. man who is covered in spikes. Smash you all the way down to the bottom of hell. Okay. Bajrang gun. And notice that Luffy is still kind of grinning in all of this. Usually when he gets to the big climactic attack, real intense, gritting through the pain, looks of focus. But here, you know, he's angry, he's anguished, but he's grinning. Okay, let's see the result of this attack. This thrilling 2-page spread. And of course we cut away. Meanwhile, the castle is still flooded as they try to put out the fire. They're rescuing everybody from the rooftop. Kinemon better not be dead. He better not be. I love Kinemon. At least our Kappa is still going strong. None of this is truly over. We think back to 20 years ago when Odin was boiling alive. The vassals running, those shackled. This one opportunity. They gotta protect Momonosuke. What did I say? His name was Momotaro? Fake fan. Fake fan detected. Momonosuke, obviously. Kazuki clan alone. Kaido rampaging through the poor villagers. Odin's wife. She was confirmed dead in Bakuro Town. No one else escaped from Odin Castle. This is like all a scene that we've seen many times before from many different perspectives. Building up the emotional tension that exists in it. Building up the significance as we see how those embers left 20 years ago have reignited. But this is the first time we've really seen it from the perspective of Kaido and the Shogun, Orochi. Choose, Danmyo. Join us in making Wano great, or is it war? Dude, all of these characters just being thrown in here at the last minute. This is the brilliance of Oda, right? This is why I think One Piece is so special and why it's captivated audiences for so long. We knew that there must be daimyo of all these different provinces. We know a few of the daimyo. We know Odin, we know Yasui and stuff, and we're like, these dudes are awesome. So in our heads, you know, if we thought about it, oh yeah, all the other daimyo must be pretty awesome too. Maybe we didn't really think about what happened to them, because Wano is so complex as an arc already. And if we did, we probably just assumed, yeah, Kaido wiped them out at some point because they rebelled, because they wouldn't so easily submit to Orochi. But then to show them, just in this one page, just to capture this one overlooked little segment of the history of Wano, and then also to make them look so badass, so unique and interesting, so like vividly evocative of a whole character, of a whole personality, of a whole set of abilities, evoking as well other samurai archetypes in costuming and makeuping and stuff that he hadn't gotten a chance to use yet. This is the beauty of Oda. This is like this I think is Oda going above and beyond. Look at them. They're awesome. But yeah, they get nuked. So it's samurai mean nothing anymore. Man, yeah, that must be frustrating. Because every one of them could wreck Orochi. Even though Orochi has that Hydra fruit. Psh, whatever. I'll be cutting heads off all day. No big deal. But Kaido? That's just cheating, dude. It's a dragon. Remember the last time somebody in Wano killed a dragon? They made him a national hero for like 900 years. It's not a common occurrence. And this isn't just a dragon, it's a fearsome, brutal pirate that can transform into a dragon. And this is how the slavery started. Rebellions being quashed at every turn. The water being corrupted. Wow. This shot is phenomenal. The horizon blanketed with smog and the silhouettes of factories. This poor mother clutching at dirt, the skull, the noose. This is great. And this is something that Oda likes to do, of course, right at the climax of the arc. He has to make sure you hate the villain as much as you should. Don't forget about any of the sins they committed. Let's make sure you can really cheer for this punch. And this is an excellent summary. I'll love to see Tomorrowland get to work. The prison camp. No one's coming to help. This nation is closed off. The smiling people of Ebisu Town. That tragedy. What you writhing, crawling maggots deserve. Whoa, Murasaki versus Orochi continues. Orochi just actively on fire. Does not seem to care that much. Share a drink again when you meet in the afterlife. Oh! Kyoshiro. After years of living undercover. Beheads. Does that work? I thought the whole idea with Orochi and Hydra in general is that you can't just behead them. But this looks pretty definitive. This looks like, you know, through the decades, he has emerged triumphant. We still see more lanterns being launched by people innocently enjoying the fire festival. I wish Orochi would go away. Please free us from this hell. Something, I wish Daddy, I wish I had food. I want clean water again. This is it. This is the climax. The climax of One Piece's longest and most epic and most impactful arc to date. I'm one chapter behind, so I get to need to read another new chapter right away. I'm so excited. I hope you're excited too. Please join me tomorrow when that video goes live, and we'll see what happens. Okay? But bye-bye for now.